Hello YouTube, it seems that a lot of people on internet and YouTube have a problem with understanding this null not null thing. Here is simplification. Don't think about null as something complicated, think about it as an empty field, empty place, but still it is place. So you can grab some things and put into that place later if you have it, or you can leave that thing alone as like a storage for later. So null is empty and it is up to you to do something with it later if you like it, okay, if you have some concrete stuff to fulfill it. Not null is opposite. Not null means not empty. So request is basically to put something there. So either automatically, as it is case with ID, or manually through some kind of HTML form with, for example, PHP in the background. So if something here is constructed as no null or not null, same thing, that means that you must type something there. That place must be fulfilled, okay? So it is not up to you to decide will it be empty. It cannot be empty. There must something be there. So that's what you need to understand. Now theoretically, null is a special marker, so no wonder we are confused at the start, exactly like it's stuff with mathematics. For example, if you skip a couple of classes and then you arrive at the next one, you will be puzzled and probably totally wasted because you don't know what other students and teachers are talking about, professors, whatever. So the null is used to indicate that a data value does not exist in a database, and I will add here this, in that moment of time. So no data in that moment of time, you can put something there later. So why do we need it? Because some smart people decided to create standards, and we need standards. And with null we will have a way to say that thing is up to you, or that thing is obligatory. So null up to you, not null obligatory. You must put something there. Now here's the important thing. Null is not zero. Null is just a space. Think about it as a space or state. And value of zero is actual concrete value. Some people say zero is not important. That is not true. Just think about your bank account. If you have zero on your bank account, that means, well, that you have $0. But if you have one number, 1 2 3 4 or whatever, and a couple of zeros after that, that means that you are doing fine, especially if you have like 10 zeros, I don't know, so you're maybe rich, I don't know. So null is a kind of state, kind of space, and value of zero is actual concrete stuff. So that's what they used here to say. So SQL null is a state and not a value. Okay, state, null, value, 0, 1 2 3, and so on. And the same thing you can find in documentation. They will say first that it can be surprising until you get used to it. Well, of course, first time you see something like null, you will be scared. So obviously, now conceptually, null means a missing unknown value, or better term will be space for unknown things, right? And what is interesting here, yeah, you cannot use arithmetic comparison operators to test for null, and that's fine. You will use other approaches. Don't worry, you'll learn that over time. So let me find that. Yeah, a common error when working with null is to assume that it is not possible to insert a zero or an empty string into a column defined as not null. So not null is telling you put something in me, and some people will say, well, if I put a zero or empty string, that means nothing. Well, wrong. 0 is concrete stuff. So 0 empty string is concrete thing because it grabs things from resources, from memory, from hard drive, from CPU registers, and so on. So this is fine. When you have 0 and when you put it into field with not null, that is fine. So this rule is satisfied. Okay? So there is no difference in that sense between 0 and 363. Same thing, value, okay? Now, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Just remember, if this thing confuses you, that you will grasp it over time. And the quickest way, quickest analogy is here is when you define some column as null, then it's like an empty space. You can put something there later. And if it's not null there, that's like you must put something there. That field must not be empty ever. Okay? So I'm gonna shut up. This tutorial was longer than I thought, but I'm pretty much sure that you grasp this thing now. If you don't, you know, just be cool. You will get there over time. Right, so thank you for watching, for support and subscription, and see you next tutorial.